Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get it, baby.
I want money, lots and lots of money. That's why I stay on my grind. I wanna be rich, yeah. Living my life popping, I wanna be rich, yeah. Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get it, baby. It's the No Longer Trap Podcast, baby. Let's go, baby. Hit that share button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go, baby. Let's get them hot coffees going in the morning. Let's go, baby. Hit that share button, man. Let's go. Shout out to my brother Joe Weezy and my whole Fit First crew. What's going on? All gas, no brakes. Shout out to Queen City Fresh. If your car's not Queen City Fresh, chief, what? It stinks, B. It stinks. The car stinks, B. Let's get it, baby. It's the No Longer Trap Podcast. We lit, baby.
That's why I stay on my grind.
I want money, lots and lots of money.
Living my life popping, I wanna be rich, yeah. Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah. I'm stacking, I wanna be rich.
Let's go.
I wanna be rich.
Early to rise, checking my checklist, being reckless, and I ain't even had breakfast. It's phenomenal, and the body be off the meter. Young lad, putting the scuff on my sketches. Now I'm grown, putting better stuff in my dresses. Black feet, white sand in a pocket, locked in. Feeling like the one if it's too, calling it popped in.
I want money, lots and lots of money. Private jets in the sky. I want money, lots and lots of money. That's why I stay on my grind. I wanna be rich, yeah. Living my life popping, I wanna be rich, yeah. Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah. I'm stacking, I wanna be rich, yeah.
Let's get it, man. Come on,
I'm
get up,
everything I
get
wanna
up.
be and then some.
Get up and get
No
at it,
matter
baby.
the outcome, the income coming in. Belly rolls to keep me on my toes. My queen dream, a queen is written on our robes. Cali living, switching time zones, private planes, I'd rather get in. I didn't always have money, but I had a vision. Still ain't had enough, I felt like it's at its limit. All day I'm feeling like the chorus.
I want money, lots and lots of money. Private jets in the sky. I want money, lots and lots of money. That's why
Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Everybody, let's go, man. Let's go, man.
yeah. Living my life popping, I wanna be rich, yeah.
Lots and lots.
Stamps on the passport, I'm grinding. I wanna be rich, yeah. I'm stacking, I wanna be rich, yeah.
Lots and lots of money. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, yo. Good morning, there. Shout out to everybody in the building, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. I'm trying to get to my monitors. I know everybody's here. All right. Hey, first and foremost, man, happy birthday to Mel Savage. Mel, out there in St. Petersburg, Florida, man, my nephew, man. Happy birthday, man. Happy born day to you, boy. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see. No. Good morning, everybody in the chat. I'm trying to give me 1 second before we get this on the road. Just give me 1 second. I'm just trying shit real quick. Let me see this one. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can everybody hear me clear? Everybody see me clear? Everything, and we buffering. You know what I'm saying? I gotta check it out, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta check it out. I got to check it out. I got to check it out. I got to check it out. That's a fact. Ooh. Okay. Okay. 22 people watching. All right, I got you. I found you. Here we go. Mother. I got a special guest in the building, you know what I'm saying? Put them headphones on, B. Be spin. No, not that one. Spin that whole setup.
This one?
Yep, we're on, B. Okay. You just got to bear with me for a minute. It's gonna buffer for a couple seconds into it. Then reloads and shit. It'll buffer for a couple seconds, but we live and direct, man. And hey, yo, first and foremost, man, I got my cousin B in the building, man. You guys know him. He's always here. He's here frequently. You know what I'm saying? Giving his opinion on things, and I strongly, and a lot of people in my comments love his opinion on things, because they be like, yo, why ain't you got Brandon there? Why can't Brandon? Why? So I had to bring him up here, man. You know what I'm saying? So good morning, B. What's up with you, brother?
Ain't shit, cuz. How you feeling today?
I'm all right, man. I'm blessed, man. How's the family? Everybody good?
Yeah, everybody's straight. Everything's going the way it's supposed to be going.
Big facts.
Trying to stay out the way.
All right. You been following that Diddy trial?
Nah.
You don't really care about that shit? Yeah, me neither. About him, it's just about them repetitiously battering his character.
That's it.
You understand what I'm saying? They're not showing us that he sex trafficked. They're showing us that he was just a domesticated dude. He was a monster. He was on drugs. And I'm not saying that drugs, them pills was making him angry and doing the shit he was doing to that woman. I'm not saying that. You understand what I'm saying? That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying the drugs was I believe playing a
Suddenly it's a problem.
Now it's a problem.
They was getting paid for the shit. Everything was just fine.
Everything was.
This is what I'm saying.
And then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, man. I think this is just, I don't know, man. I'm getting tired of it already. It's taking over the TVs. It's taking over all social medias, all platforms. Everybody's talking about it. So I feel obligated to give my opinion, because I'm following it. And what I see so far of it, Brandon, they just showing P. Diddy as they are, see, even if he gets found not guilty, right? His character is so battered and so bruised, it's gonna be hard to come back from this. Yeah. That's what the government is doing to him. They're saying, all right, if we don't find you guilty of these trafficking and all these other charges that we trumped up, right, to put on you, right, we are gonna make you look like a monster that you are. This is how you treat women. But my thing to you, Brandon, is today is, and I said this yesterday, I want to know, did he do this to Jennifer Lopez? Why ain't J-Lo saying something? People that was around J-Lo's corner now is that, yo, they got one of J-Lo's bodyguards. What he was doing to J-Lo?
About it is though, what's going on?
Now everybody's trying to talk. Everybody's trying to come forward now. After I believe.
That's only because it's the movement right now. It's not because motherfuckers give a fuck about what the fuck was going on. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Hello? Good morning, Pops.
Good morning. I gonna see you this morning?
Yeah, you live on the air right now.
Who's that?
My father.
Oh, what up, Uncle Mouse?
What's happening, everybody?
Yeah.
Yo, man, I'm sitting out here messing with my Rottweiler, nigga.
Oh yeah, my father got a new dog, man. He loves his dog, man. He told you we're dog guys. You know what I'm saying? I grew up. My father made sure I had, or he was just being horny. And do you think he was really profiting off these women and these sex parties, Dad?
Hell no.
No, it's not. That's not what makes it sex trafficking. Him paying these bitches to perform these freaky acts is what makes it sex trafficking. Not the fact that he's
right.
like, you understand what I'm saying,
Right. But looking at it,
it's
that
the
way,
fact that
right.
he's paying these bitches for these freaky sex extravaganzas that's making it sex trafficking. He's traveling because he can freak off with the bitches. You understand what I'm saying? This is what makes it trafficking now.
I think people got, the sex trafficking part wrong. Sex trafficking to me is when you take women and you bring them to another countries and sell them.
Yes, Dad. Yes.
Now that's just to me. That ain't to the wrong.
Yeah, now the government always gotta try to find a way to put the brother man in.
No, but
jail.
But fucking thing you get.
No, but Dad. I agree with you, Dad. Because let me tell you something, Dad. Sex trafficking to me, this is me, is the same thing as my dad. Another state to another state, and you have them selling their self for money for you. That's sex trafficking for me. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I hope the jury is really looking at. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of women in this jury, Dad.
But there's two sides to that too, though. The minute he starts flying these bitches around with him, he fly out to LA, to his house in LA and freak off over there. Then fly out to Miami and freak off over there. That's sex trafficking.
Okay, so what's the difference is if I meet a girl online right now and say, yo, what's up, baby? And I fly her from Puerto Rico or Miami to North Carolina, and then I fuck her, and then we have a bunch of sex right there. Is that sex trafficking?
No, because are you paying her for that sexual
I'm
act?
paying. Yeah, I didn't give her some money.
That's sex trafficking.
So
that's sex trafficking. If she's not coming on her own will, like on some, I'm coming to get up with this nigga to see who he is, chill with him, whatever, and then whatever happens. If she's not coming on that. If you made a verbal agreement that you're gonna pay her for sex, the minute you fly her out, you're sex trafficking.
All right, I didn't say you said you was gonna pay her for sex, Brandon.
All right then.
What I said,
it's not sex trafficking.
All right, so Dad, what was you saying, Dad?
I don't know, man. I just think them girls went because they wanted to go, man. And if they got paid, they're good.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying.
Them type of people that everybody wants to be around. Much as people hate them, people want to be around Diddy, man.
Exactly.
Some bitches and I'm sorry, I'm on the air. And dumb women, they fall into the trap, you know. But
that they taught him that, you Hefner. All of these now they're getting Diddy for it, but Dad, they been doing this. Dad, they taught Diddy this.
Hell yeah.
They taught Diddy this. The government has never cracked down on these sex parties that these famous people been having for years. You heard testimony in this trial from people that these parties been going on for years, man. Before Diddy became a millionaire, when Diddy started hanging with Clyde Davis and Leon Cohen and all of them guys, man, them guys are billionaires, man. What do you think kind of parties them dudes do? Why ain't the government going after them? Because
too much money, man. Too money and power.
You understand? No, because what happened was, see, Leo Cohen and all of them guys, they don't got videotapes and them beating up women and stuff like that. That's what happened. That's what happened. That if the government never got hold of that video with him beating up Cassidy, Diddy would not be in cuffs right now.
Right.
Diddy would not be in cuffs right now. Do we agree? The people in the chat, Brandon, do we agree if we didn't see Diddy beat that girl up in that hotel, right?
Right.
We would not be all against Diddy for this. If we was just watching this trial and beating Cassidy, what would we be saying? We be saying, man, Diddy ain't sex trafficking. Hey, free Diddy. That's what we be saying. That's what we would be saying. Do we agree in the chat? That's what we be saying if we didn't see that tape with him beating up that woman. That started at that.
Yeah, of course not. But listen, to me, it ain't sex trafficking because to me, sex trafficking is grabbing 10 women from Rhode Island and forcing them to get into this fucking truck, and we're gonna go state to state. That's sex trafficking.
I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, now the way the government is, you're talking the way what you're saying is you're speaking of the origin of sex trafficking right now.
Yeah.
That's the originating how sex trafficking started.
Yes.
But the way that the government, just like the RICO and all of this other shit that they implemented to put motherfuckers in jail, they done upgraded these laws now. So now the shit that we're talking about is really sex trafficking by the federal law.
That's a fact.
I agree with half of that, I agree with half of that, but I don't know, man. I just think Diddy's a sorry motherfucker. He need to go to jail forever. That's all. That's all I know. That's all I know. I don't want to hear it. I love women. I love women like I love food. But Diddy needs to go to jail forever, man.
You think so?
That's all it is. That shit ain't right, man. If I
No, but I'm saying that he didn't. That they're not saying that he ever forced anything.
None of them was ever forced.
They're not saying ever. What is Cassie saying?
Cassie's
saying he forced her.
Nah.
To have sex with other men too.
She did say that.
You gotta read the whole story, bro.
I know, but then she was.
But you're not gonna say that. Hold on. You're not gonna say that after you settle for $30-40 million, my nigga.
And then.
Obviously they did, because she fucking
but if that was the case, why didn't that come out when you was in your middle of your settlement?
Right.
That could have got that. First off, if it's the truth.
If it's the truth.
Found her ass somewhere, they probably would have never found her. I'm telling you, man. Them motherfuckers with money can make you disappear, bro.
That's
at the time that we're talking.
Bigger than Aaliyah.
Who's bigger than Aaliyah?
No female like that. Oh, maybe now, but I'm back then. I'm saying Aaliyah was the shit. Aaliyah was the shit. Believe me.
And you're saying, so why is Aaliyah's name coming up, Dad? You think she got You're talking about Kim Porter. You're talking about Kim Porter, Dad. His ex-wife.
Right. Kim Porter is who I'm talking about.
Oh, all right, yeah, because they're saying that he was involved in her murder, and I want to know if that comes out with stuff because see. That's what I'm saying, man. This trial is getting ready to get nasty. This trial is getting ready to get nasty.
It seems to me like anything to make sure that we fucking get Diddy. That's what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like to me like the sex trafficking and all of that shit is starting to fail. So we gotta try to find some type of way to sink our hooks into this nigga.
We gotta find some way to get him. Some way to get him. Because believe if they're not gonna get him for the sex trafficking, just that the way Cassidy put it, that how he
the feds will do that, but at the same time, look at how the feds did Bugsy Siegel. They got him for tax evasion. They couldn't get him for what they really wanted to get him for.
Yes.
So they had no choice but to settle
for tax evasion.
For something under a federal guideline that he fucked up with that we could get him for.
We can get him for.
Come on, man.
I understand what you're trying to say, but you're talking about something that happened fucking 70 years ago.
Yeah, but the federal law is the federal law, though. Even in an abundance the way it is right now.
All right, so
he said the money wasn't in abundance the way it is right now.
So listen, just hear this out, though.
Bugsy Siegel wasn't a billionaire.
No, he was a man. What? He was.
Bugsy Siegel was not a billionaire.
No, there wasn't. No, back then.
Before this shit started happening to Diddy and all of this other shit, he got to put collateral up and cash in shit to be able to pay all of these lawyer fees and all this
No,
other shit.
but my
Diddy
dad was
a
saying was
billionaire.
that Bugsy Siegel was a gangster murderer. He was what he
It's
was
the
saying.
same scenario,
he was saying
different
that,
individuals.
It's not the same. When a motherfucker will come up to you and blow your fucking head off behind a millionaire, Diddy ain't gonna do that.
See now, but you just
we're talking about the laws,
claimed
Dad.
that Diddy got.
See you after this, all right?
You sure?
Yeah, Dad.
I'm all jiggy,
I'm gonna call that.
all jiggy.
All right,
You
Dad.
ain't even come.
No, cause I know you didn't call me in the room
right,
that you was up. All right.
Just
Dad.
come.
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Hey man, shout out to my pops, man. For real
Shout
talk.
out Uncle Mousy, man.
Real talk, man. My pops is one of them guys, man. That man, he's gray or black. You hear me, Brandon? When he's one way, he's one way. That's it. You see where he's at.
Yeah.
Good morning. What's up with you, Chiefy Rocker?
Chillin', man.
Huh? You got bandages all on you, man. What's up with you, man? I heard the situation that happened, man, and for the state.
But everything else that's following through.
For the state.
But everything else that's following through. There's been some damaging factors in there, especially that. There's been some damaging factors in there, especially that that recording they did of Prince or what he had to say.
Let me get that later.
She said the buffering, man. Damn, man. This buffering, man.
Prince been dead since what, 2015?
Yeah, 16.
Oh my God.
Prince also noted that when he confronted Puffy, that Puffy told him, "You might be Prince, but you're not untouchable." Basically, for not minding his business.
This is it.
I don't be believing.
Then they brought up people that I talked about on here, Trap, when I said, even though he's not in the trial, but they brought up Ryan's name, Ryan Leslie.
Oh yeah?
Yep. They brought his name up, and a couple of other people that are not in trial. Don't mean they're not going to be on or not called, or if they ain't been subpoenaed already, but they're bringing up a lot of dirt, man.
A lot of dirt.
They or they got a line of sex workers or people. They had some stripper dude named the Punisher on the stand yesterday.
Yo.
A stripper dude named the Punisher. He said he had got hired for a job to come over there. He didn't know who gonna be performing for. He didn't know who he was gonna be performing for. And when he got there, it was Cassie in a wig. Puffy was wearing a mask that only his eyes and shit was visible. Homeboy had it said it was like a welcome and greeting to Mr. Combs. You know what I'm saying? So then dude put 2 and 2 together. You know what I'm saying? Or who it was, but he only got paid $800 in the beginning because Cassie presented him and told him like, yo, don't make eye contact with him. Don't acknowledge that he's even there. Just do what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And don't pay him no attention. So he was kind of leery about it at first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then he went ahead and did an extra $1,200 after, just for the inconvenience of the surprise, the element of surprise. You know what I'm saying? Then he got hired 8 more times after.
He was just punishing Cassie, or
Yeah.
so all of
Puppy.
So what you're saying, right, Chief?
Yeah.
All of the guys that testified was guys that smashed Cassie.
They had a lineup of like 12 different dudes, and then there's one dude specifically. I was waiting to see when he was gonna get on the stand or if they was gonna use him, but he was talking about how they gave him herpes and shit or whatever. They over there saying other stuff, and they're talking about she had urinary UTIs and shit. Nah, the bitch had the Bumpy Johnson. And
So she has herpes. Cassie has herpes.
she has to. If the guy got it and he was hitting it, he said they was all having unprotected sex.
Wow.
Nah, that don't mean he got it.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if he's
I
around for
know
as long as
individuals
Yeah, you gotta pass.
I know people right
now. You gotta have an outbreak or whatever. I know how it goes to be able to pass it, but
like that.
But that shit's still in your system. It's still
staying on. Yeah.
If it's dormant, I know how it goes.
As long as they're staying on their regimen, taking their pills and shit like that, they can have sex and not be able to pass it. So.
But the way that they're wilding out, I don't think they was being considerate of other people's health. They was just doing what they do.
Yeah, but at the same time, we got to think about the people that we're talking about.
Right.
Their money, the last thing they want is for it to get out to the world that Cassie got an STD.
It's already out there.
It's out there now.
Yeah.
I'm talking about at the time when all this freaky shit was going on.
Yeah,
I got you.
You get what I'm saying? So
I don't think somebody's gonna purposely sleep with somebody that got some shit like that going on.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But my thing is that all of these male, how did they find all of these dudes?
Oh, different places. Like they got nigga, you go
Yo, this
online.
bitch got out the cage, bro.
I'm a girlfriend.
She got out again.
My baby.
You mother, I am going to. You got out that cage. Get you.
Hi, Ali.
Get.
he's being bad.
Mm-hmm.
They had to come see me.
Hey,
go.
you mother.
Go.
Let's go.
Go, Ali.
Here you go, babe.
You don't
but
fuck with the blunts.
I just gotta say this, man. What are people saying in the chat? And he's addicted, strong enough to never have.
Right, Mecca. You can't say no shit like that when Magic Johnson been running around.
He's not even getting treated in the United States.
Yeah.
His wife don't have it.
This is what I'm saying.
Cookies.
For
Cookie
the
ain't got
last
it.
fucking 40 years, he been running around with full-blown AIDS, nigga.
I remember the announcement.
Money.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Jumanji's jump off. I'm late.
Supposedly they got where people with money can afford these cures that they got. We don't know about that because we ain't them people. You know what I'm saying? So
that's an advanced HIV disease.
Please leave your message for 4016. Please leave your message for 4.
I don't know what's up with Jumanji's sports jump off this morning. He probably, T.I. probably just, did he call you this morning?
My phone's off.
Not
Not service-wise, but power-wise.
Oh, I was about to say, because he's the only person I know, right, that would leave his phone off with $1,000 in his pocket. I don't understand that. Why do you do that?
I be lazy.
Hey, yo, but I forgot. I just thought about this, man. I just want to get a moment of silence real quick for one of my partners that just passed away. And I just thought about it because it just hit my heart. You know what I'm saying? Because I started thinking about Miss Alice Duart, rest in peace. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know the Duart family. You know what I'm saying? If you're from Hartford Projects, you know JD, you know John, you know the whole family, man. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta say, rest in peace to him, man, because he taught me how to. He's one of the guys that taught me how to fish, man. He was one of the best fishermen in Hartford Projects, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get a rest in peace to him. A moment of silence. He was a legend, man. He's going over there with his moms and his pops, man. His father used to, Mr. Jimmy, right? Can I tell you, if anybody knows Mr. Jimmy, let me see y'all put a 1 in the chat if y'all know Mr. Jimmy. Mr. Jimmy used to walk around the projects, right? And he used to have a pocket full of change in his pocket. And he'll go up on you and he'll say, yo, Chief, if you tell me how much money I got in my pocket and when this change come close to it, you can have it. Or he'll give you $50. He got more money in this pocket.
Yeah.
And he used to get everybody every time, little kids, everybody. If you had money and you wanted to, he used to find every penny that dropped in the projects. He used to walk around the whole projects. If there was quarters on the ground, he'd find it. Pennies on the ground, nickels on the ground, he'd find it. You understand what I'm saying? Real talk, you know what I'm saying? So that was some real shit right there. Go, get in that goddamn, you
Oh, they were trying to go outside. Take them out?
Nah, they ain't. I just took them out. They don't want to go
I'll
out.
lock her back up though.
Yeah. Kennel.
Come on, girl. Come on.
Hey, Domingo. Now, Domingo is the type of guy, right? He convicted Diddy already. I gotta say this. A lot of men convicted Diddy already. You understand what I'm saying, Brandon? And Domingo's one of the men that called me up. He convicted Diddy already. Before he heard any testimony, he's a monster. I don't care. He's a monster. That's what you were saying to me. That's what you were saying to me. Yeah, man. The whole Hartford Projects took a loss on this one.
They put out all of Diddy before he was even charged with anything, nigga.
Hell yeah, they had a
TV show. Shit.
They had a downfall of it.
Let me see that later, Chief. These motherfuckers, he ain't legally been charged with nothing. He could be found not guilty.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But he's already guilty. What they say, when you're already deemed guilty by the public or whatever, what there's a saying for it, though.
I don't believe in that saying.
I forget, but I'm just saying what how the internet is, and with the internet also being undefeated. Internet be wrong sometimes, and they exaggerate and they're unforgiving, but they're right more times than others.
Social media don't do nothing but give a bunch of motherfuckers whose word wouldn't mean shit on the street.
Yup.
Platform.
Validation,
yeah,
nigga.
Yeah.
Then social media.
So I don't give a fuck about half of the shit I see and
But it makes it harder for him
social media.
It makes it harder for him to fight the shit or whatever when everybody like.
Nah, I don't.
No, because it's like this. You really believe?
I'm fighting
listen
for.
to this
But
question.
hold on, Chief. I'm fighting for my life.
Johnny Cochran.
My nigga Diddy got Johnny Cochran money. Nigga, what the fuck are you talking about?
So you think that's gonna save him?
I don't think that guarantee him freedom.
Yeah, alright. They're gonna have to. They're gonna. What I'm telling you is that these lawyers, their team of lawyers that this nigga got, the evidence you better have better be undeniable, nigga.
Yes, because he got top of the line lawyers, and he went and got Young Thug's lawyer. That when he got top of. We understand that Diddy.
Who you said right? Who you said right?
Epstein and the other one.
But at the same time, none of them motherfucking people, and I mean the white people, abandoned that man until he was found guilty. He had a strong support system community behind him until he was found guilty. No motherfucker, everybody abandoned Diddy the minute he was accused of the shit.
That's a fact. They got a fact. They
Yeah,
started making memes.
He was speaking on that.
They started making memes on his own community, his own people that he made millionaires, the people that he made money with, movies with. Everybody turned their back on him. No Diddy. Niggas started going no Diddy, making songs no Diddy. When they was getting asked about Diddy, they was, oh, well, I didn't go to no Diddy sex party and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
And you don't, and the people that would talk about the money, all of that shit comes into play for that. So how you think that these
I'm
white
sorry about this
motherfuckers was
buffering,
able to
man.
be
It's
getting
killing me.
away
I
with
want
the
to break
shit
this
that
shit
they was
right
getting
now, but
away
I'm taking
for
deep
years?
breaths. I'm just going to work through it.
Because they stayed together.
Yeah. And my thing, and I wanna lead right into this, is let's talk about it, man. What is consensual sex, man? The fuck, man? You can't have consensual. Because every time you now, it doesn't change. Come on, let's do some Diddy shit. You understand what I'm saying? They done took that. So now, when you get a woman, right, that's gonna do some freaky shit, or you get a man that's gonna do some freaky shit, women, you gotta have signed papers. You gotta have all kinds of shit.
Agreements.
Nah, I don't, nigga. All of that shit is totally different. We're talking about a totally different stratosphere right now, nigga. These motherfuckers going out with these bitches. Diddy was with Young Miami and was giving her like a fucking $300,000 allowance. What the fuck you think that money was for, nigga?
Mm-hmm.
For her to withstand the shit that I'm putting forward to you.
Come on, man. Like, stop this shit, yo. What the fuck? If you're my bitch, why I gotta give you an allowance for?
Yeah, man.
In the case or whatever, as far as in the messages and stuff, she wanted more security.
Big.
She wanted more security. She wanted to be more than just the jump off and
yes, and that goes to my
but she couldn't be more than that.
Yeah, nah, because that's not what you agreed to from the beginning.
Right.
Don't try to get in position.
No, she don't want to be a freak no more.
Yeah, like don't try to get in. Don't sign the contract to get in the door. And then try to amend the contract when you get in here. That's not the way the shit works.
Hey, yo, and it's crazy, right? That we talk about titles and stuff. And Matt, she wanted a title. That's all she wanted is, right? But my question to women, right, Chief, is what is the difference between your husband and your boyfriend, right? Because, right, if you're gonna do the same things,
a legal bond.
No. If you're gonna do the same things, if you're 8 years and you becoming my wife, what is gonna change in your? Why are you gonna do different from it? A woman's gonna say, what are you gonna do different? What is she gonna do different, Chief? That now that she's your wife, what is she gonna do different? Is this the same equivalence? Because I watched this on a podcast. It's the same equivalence as this. Hold on, Chief. It's the same equivalence as if you're the boss of a company and you tell me, yo, I'm giving you a higher position, but I'm gonna give you the same pay. Why would I go to a higher position, right, and you give me the same pay?
Why would I take on more responsibilities?
More responsibilities for the same money. That's exactly what it said in the pot. That's exactly what it said. Yo, this is what I tell women when they say, "Oh, I want a label. I want to be married. Yo, you're gonna do the same things that you was doing when you was a boyfriend and girlfriend. So if the boss asks me, Trap, come up here and run this company for me, I bet. But I'm giving you the same $20 you was getting when you was down on the bottom, but you got to take care of all of this, that, and the third, and that, and the third. Why would I do that?
Hello, this is a free call from
Calvin Walker.
an incarcerated individual at John J. Moran Medium Security Facility.
They're listening to me in the jails, baby.
It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up.
Hey, shout out to Calvin Walker, man. He's trying to get pussy in the jail.
Private number to Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Coming live from the No Longer Trap podcast, man.